Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They go again with Powell. Pretty move, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll toss here to Powell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Powell. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. He's on his way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They stay on the ground with White. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start this with a run for Powell. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Here's Powell. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll run with Allen. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Allen. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. It's Allen down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Allen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Allen will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
4 yards the pickup, first down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But still in the third quarter, they're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. The offense on third down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Looking to throw. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the 45-yard line.
He completes it to Boyd. Let's go! 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Mahomes to throw once more. This short throw caught by Goddard. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter. And that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down bet.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Bell. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That good for 19 and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They run with Powell. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out now come the Lions. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He gets this one to Boyd. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. From midfield, here's Mahomes. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now here's Mahomes. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Mahomes. He's got his man, it's White. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're great. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Koo, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. 2nd and 10. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Powell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll run on first down. It's Powell, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.